Alright, so here it is. Alphibro is awesome, man. Telling you. And this is just one example. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a harder situation for him because he's the only one doing, the support role. And in this game, you're gonna build a team around a character, You build him with a tank, he's pretty much gonna last forever. But his auras are really, really strong. They're almost as strong, if not equal to Rosa. And a lot of people used to run her solo. And with the increase of defenses and HP pools and eventually brave reduction, you're gonna need a lot of stacking of auras. Attack, max brave, you're gonna want a lot of that. And damage. And that's what he brings, basically. Now, this is not the most ideal setup to bring to this chaos, but I wanted to demonstrate that he can actually solo support, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yes, but it is possible. And this is a stage with 3 enemies, so, there's a good chance that he's going to get targeted. As of right now, he is. But there's ways to, help him, not just from his teammates, but also just from his own skills. So, that's basically what I'm going to be demonstrating here. I'm not going to really go too much into the fight, because this is an older, chaos. So I don't really have to talk too much about this fight very much, as people have already done this tons of times. I've actually done this chaos a crap load of times with different teams. But yeah, you pair him with the tank, man, he's gonna last forever. He's probably never gonna burn his skills. He's just gonna constantly do damage, and his HP attack and brave attack are nuts. His brave attack is really good for keeping him from getting broken, because it gives him 30% brave return of the damage that he does. So yeah, that's a lot. Especially if you're hitting a lot of targets and capping your damage, at least. So here, I don't care if Alphinaud actually even gets broken here, because he already has Carbuncle gone. I used his HP plus to get the free skill. Even if Alphi gets broken here, it doesn't matter. Yeah, see? Doesn't matter. Carby's already gone. See? No, I just finished him with the HP attack. So, yeah, you don't want to get broken with him when you have a Carby out, but if you time your attacks and play them smart, you're not going to have that problem. Now, it's not always going to be the case, and then you're going to have to use skills, but that's okay. I mean, you have 12 skills, you'll manage, But basically, I wanted to point that out. Also, you can't deny that his Shadow, I think it's called Shadow Flare? Yeah. His Shadow Flare buff that he gets from his EX is pretty nuts. Enemy speed down is really, really strong. And I have a feeling, granted, you're going to want a lot of attack and max brave auras for, your team eventually, since we're going to get harder and harder difficulties coming up. That speed down is actually going to be really nice too. And a little bit of speed up too. Just to keep up with the enemy's stat increases. Especially as their health drops, more and more. So, that's something to keep an eye out for. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to say. Nothing else to say about this fight. Now, like I said, he's not a solo person for support. But like I said, in this game you're building teams, so obviously he's not going to be the only support. You could actually just bring him with another tank and a DPS, and you're going to be fine. Unless the fight requires a lot of HP damage. Yeah, his healing is not going to be the greatest, but if the tank keeps enough aggro off of him, he can use his HP plus energy drain more often. And if not, he could just keep energy draining, during his uh, obsidian carbuncle. So there's ways to do it. You just have to just play smart. That's basically it. But he's a lot of fun, does a lot of damage, brings a lot of auras. I really wanted him when I saw him at first, and I played him, and I'm just like, he's like super fun, super awesome to play once you get your hands on him. Like, at first I was like, yeah, I'm excited to play him, but then I played him, and then I'm just like, what the hell? This guy's nuts. He's really good, man. So, anyway, that's it for me. We'll see you. Take care.
れならば蹴散らす。受けろ。見えまい。これからだ。ここからだな。カーバンクルオブシダン。隙を見せた。焼き付けろ。受けろ。蹴散らす。蹴散らす。インターセプト。この一撃で焼き付けろ。受けろ。これからだ。楽にして。とっておきだ。受けろ。行くか。受けろ。はっ。 ここからだな。いいものを見せてあげる。カーバンクルオブシダン。とっておきだ。焼き付けろ。仕留める。隙を見せて。